Back with another on the eye patch mask, and this is the third and the last one I'm going to be doing over on Earth Therapeutics. Not necessarily the company itself, but I actually bought 3 of these which were similar to one another, so this is just the third one. So it does come with 5 in these, and so far I have 1 left, and it's like a purple packet inside, pink cover on the top. This is specifically for collagen hydrogel under eye patch. This does work for collagen. It rejuvenates, revitalizes, and increases skin elasticity. Green tea contains organic antioxidant polyphenols that help to protect skin from the aging and damaging effects of free radicals. Antioxidant vitamin complex, vitamin A, C, and E soothes, protects, and conditions the skin, accelerates skin cell renewal, and prevents skin cell damage. Aloe vera naturally soothes and hydrates. Cucumber naturally helps to ease the puffiness and swelling. And I'm not going to pronounce the last one because I know I'm going to pronounce it wrong. It is a naturally comforts and relieves. I already went over the top part. In the front, it's kind of like brief. So cleanse and thoroughly dry your skin, so you have to make sure you wash your face. I normally then use a toner right after. Open the packet, take out the under eye pack, and carefully peel off the inner line to expose the gel sheet. There are 2 patches of 1 for each under eye. Apply as shown in this picture right there. Smooth it out carefully to make sure that the hydrogel sheet makes good contact with the skin. Relax, leave it for 30 minutes. Remove the patch gently and discard. Do not reuse the patch. Now the patch is clean and comes off easily. It does not leave any messy wet residue, and hydrogel matrix does not rub off on the skin. So this is the packet that it comes in, and this is the patch that this one right here is the one that will be in contact with the skin, and this is what it comes on. So that being said, I did end up leaving it on my under eyes for longer than I actually expected. I do not really have puffiness. I have more of like dark circles. So other than that, I feel like I left on way more than 30 minutes, so it kind of felt when I peeling it off, it felt like a little bit more stuck to my face. Normally it shouldn't. I just felt like anything that was on the patch kind of absorbed a lot on my skin to begin with, hence why the peeling was a little bit more because it felt like it just dried out on my skin. And you know, like how you have those peel off face masks, it kind of almost felt like that. So I don't recommend to leave it on more than 30 minutes because normally I don't, but in this case I ended up doing that. It doesn't have those residues that normally eye patch have. So when you normally buy the under eye mask, you will notice when you take it out of the pack, it's normally drenched in the serum, and then you put it on your face, and because of that serum, it doesn't really dry out. So that's normally more of like hydrating your under eyes. In this case, that's not really the situation because there's really no residue or of the serum or anything like that. So I feel like this is not really more of like hydrating purposes. It is hydrating, but I feel like it's more of like it absorbs through that thing, the patch part. Normally I feel like when there is a serum that is, you know, dripping and everything, I feel like that's more heavily for the hydration, but this is just more than hydration, I would say. As far as the puffiness is concerned, I did feel a little bit puffiness this morning, hence why I used it. So since I don't get the puffiness on a regular basis, I wouldn't be able to speak much on that, nor the swelling part. Other than that, the comfort was pretty good. I liked it. The soothing part was pretty good. The hydration was fine. The elasticity, obviously, I wouldn't be able to tell you as much. This is the before and after. So I feel like anyone who does have the puffiness and swelling should be the one trying this out. I will have to use this on a more regular basis for me to see any other differences in general in terms of like the um, elasticity and stuff like that. But for like short term, I do feel like it is beneficial. I would prefer to use the other two boxes I used because those were more for like the actual fine lines and um, the hydration stuff, because this is more focused on the puffiness and the swelling part. So I bought all three of them just for experience wise, like how it works and everything, and if I like it. But definitely anybody who has puffiness, swelling should definitely try this out, because I did see a little bit more of hydration, and um as far as when I touch it, it does feel a little bit, on the softer side. And I do feel like because of that, it will help a little bit with elasticity as well, because I can tell. Um, I have been using it, like you can tell I've used the 4 packs, and I've been using this like back to back already with like all the. In total, I will have like 15 of those, so I will have like 15 tries basically. So I kind of been using it like back to back, honestly. So I do see, because of that, I really do see a difference already if you're using this on a regular basis. I will still use this because I do notice that my eyes are starting to be a little bit more puffy because of how my sleep situation is. It just kind of gotten worse. It was not bad. Wait, it was already kind of bad pre-pandemic, but during the pandemic, I had that same situation, and then I think this year, since summertime, it just went downhill even more. So I feel like if I start this now, it would be more helpful in the puffiness aspect. It's kind of like they say, like, before the wrinkles are formed, you should start using those serums and everything for the wrinkles. Um, Wrinkles will help happen regardless, but they would say that it kind of like slows it down to a certain extent, which is helpful. So I feel like this is the same thing with this. So I feel like it would be more beneficial to me, keeping the puffiness and the swelling to a minimal. So yeah. Other than that, I will be linking both my Instagram pages down below. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned.